Today we're going to complete one of my favorite types of workouts, interval training. Go ahead and hop on that treadmill and we'll get started. No worries if you don't have a treadmill, you can also walk in place, just move around, just beginning to warm up those muscles, get that heart rate pumping just a little bit. In under 35 minutes, we're going to have completed a complete total body workout. At the end, we'll finish with some core work. So for now, we're just taking it to a nice walk. And over the course of the next couple minutes, slowly increase the speed as you're ready. Also begin to notice that breathing pattern. Full inhales through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Every time you inhale, stretching those lungs, also strengthening them. After our warm up here, we'll hop off to the sides and do a few quick stretches, and then we'll hop back onto the treadmill and really begin our workout. Again, if you don't have a treadmill, no problem. You can walk in place, jog in place, jumping jacks, anything to really increase that heart rate and challenge yourself. Then we'll be alternating with resistance training for both the upper body and lower body, and again, finish up with some core work, as well as some light stretching at the end. Continue to increase the speed as you're ready. Now for my warm-up, I'm just going to increase the walking speed, but if you want to take it to a jog, go right ahead. We'll just do just a little bit longer on the treadmill. You should feel that body warming up. Throughout the duration of our workout, we'll be increasing the intensity of our walk, jog, or run each time we hop back onto the treadmill. One of the great things about interval training is that it's great for all fitness levels. So no matter where you are, just join in with me and do your best. Let's just go ahead and slow things down here, and let's hop off to the sides and we'll do a couple stretches. Go ahead and grab hold of that right ankle, pressing the hip bone forward, stretching out the hip flexors and quad, and then over to the other side, same thing, holding on for balance. And then we'll go ahead and stretch those hamstrings, placing one leg up onto the bar if that works for you. You can keep your body upright or lean forward like I'm doing. Nice deep breath here. And then go ahead and switch sides. We're not going to hold the stretches too long right now. And lengthening forward. Build that muscle behind the leg, lengthen all the way into the calf. Okay, let's go ahead and stretch out those hips, crossing one ankle over the thigh there, above the kneecap, long spine. And when you're ready, go ahead and switch legs, sitting back into it, hips are square, and then lifting up again. All right, stretching out those calves. Go ahead and drop to the side, dipping that heel back, and then the other side. Hold it for a moment or two, and that is it. Great, let's go right into our workout, really choosing to pick up the pace now. Now, I'm going to begin with a nice brisk walk. And then about 15 seconds into it, begin my jog. If you're ready to start jogging, go for it. And then every maybe 15 to 30 seconds, let's go ahead and increase the pace as much or as little as you want. Remember, throughout the whole workout, our goal is to go faster and faster every time we hop on the treadmill. All right, like I said, if you're ready, go ahead and hop into that jog. Nice steady pace. How's that breathing? Full inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth, expanding, stretching, strengthening those lungs. Nice steady pace here. You can keep an eye on that time every 15, 20, 30 seconds. You choose. Take it up a notch. You don't have to follow along with me as far as when we increase the intensity. You just be in tune with your body and how you feel today. Some days we have more energy, some days we have less, but we know it's a good thing to keep working out. So some days you might just want to walk, some days you might be able to sprint. Being in tune is so important, pushing yourself as you can. And the opposite is true as well. Some days we need to be in tune and allow ourselves to rest or take it easy. We can still move forward in accomplishing our goals. All right, going strong. You have about 20-25 seconds left in this interval, and then we'll hop off the treadmill and hit those weights. Hang in there, push yourself. Doing great. Few seconds here, and when you're ready, you can slow down, hop right off to the sides, and here we go. Right off the bat, we'll grab those dumbbells for bent rows. 15 repetitions, keeping that heart rate up as we go through all of these reps. We'll go from upper body to lower body, about 15 repetitions for each exercise. Here's a side view, knees are bent, long spine. You want to feel those shoulder blades rolling together, working, strengthening that upper back as well as the lower back. Last one here, and we go. All right, excellent. Okay, with or without weights, feet are together, narrow squat. Weight is dropping back through the heels, light on those toes. Glutes are engaged the entire time. We're going to inhale through, exhale as you come up. Keep that breathing pattern strong. It's one of the most important aspects of your workout today. Exhale through, nice full deep breathing. How are those knees feeling? Engaging those glutes always. Core is strong. Excellent. Go ahead and pick up your weights next to work the chest and front delts. Scoop fly. We're going to start wide and come up to the center of the chest, narrow. So I have just a very slight bend in the elbow. Shoulders are pressing down away from my ears. We exhale up and then inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Flexing those chest muscles. You are working those front shoulders as well. Really reaching, lengthening those arms out in front of us. Let's do 3 more here. And 2. One more time. Excellent. Okay, you can hold on to those weights for our next set of squats. Feet are hip bone width apart, 15 reps. This is 5. Let's go for about 10 more. Again, exhale through, inhale as you come up. Gently pressing out through those knees so that your kneecaps are kind of pointing towards your pinky toes. Great, sit those hips back. All right, last one here, and moving on to side lateral raise, working the shoulders. 15 reps straight out. So we're gonna exhale up, inhale down each time. Every time I exhale, I think about pulling the abs in, contracting those core muscles, helping to stabilize the lower back. So really thinking of lengthening those arms out to the side, but keep a slight bend in those elbows. And we'll do 3 more here. 2, last one, excellent. Next squat, we'll take our feet a little bit wider with or without the weights, dropping down and up. Exhale through, inhale at the top, nice and strong. Make sure those knees are slightly pointing outward. Engaging those outer thighs, glutes, quads are working, hamstrings working. All right, about 4 more. 3, strong 2, and last one, and up. Good. Choose your weights for bicep curls next. Nice and steady, straight up and down. Exhale up, inhale down. Use that breathing, especially if you're lifting heavier weights. Also think about keeping the elbows kind of locked to the side, stabilizing the upper arm as you curl those dumbbells up and down all the way. So make sure they curl up nice and tight at the top, lengthening as you go down. Last time here. Very good. For our next set of squats, go ahead and take your feet a little bit wider, toes slightly turned out for sumo squats. 15 reps, sitting those hips back and up. Think about the different muscles working through the quads, hamstrings, inner thigh, outer thighs as you push those knees out a little bit, and of course those glutes. Breathing through it, exhale through, inhale at the top. Going strong, about 3, 2, last one, and up. Excellent. Okay, back up to the upper body for triceps. We'll hinge forward, nice long spine, tricep kickbacks. Nice long back, knees are bent, glutes are engaged to support your upper body. And as you can see from the side view here, upper arm, very stable. Only movements coming from the elbow, not the wrist, not the shoulder. And let's do 5 more here. And then we'll go right into our last set of squats and then head back to the treadmill. Very good. Stand it up. With or without the weights, I'm going to hold on to the weights, placing them right in front of my shoulders. Body stays upright, squat down and up. Plie squats. To this one, you'll see that my shoulders stay right above the hips as much as possible. Knees are pushing out, little stretch for those inner thighs as you're working them. And again, pushing those knees outward, don't let them roll in. And that'll help to engage those outer glutes and the outer thighs as well. Great, 2 more of these. Last one strong, keeping our head above the heart as we drop the weights down to the floor. And let's hop onto the treadmill. As we hop back on here, we're going to kick it up a notch, whether you're walking, jogging, or running. You do what's best for you. I'm going to go ahead and quicken my pace a little bit and go right into my jog. As you increase the pace a little bit, continue to be mindful of your breathing pattern. Maybe experiment with different patterns. Inhale for a few steps, exhale for a few more steps. And just continue with that breathing pattern the faster you go throughout the workout. I'll give you a moment just to focus on your breathing. And again, try to be mindful of that throughout the entire workout. Your body's all nice and warm now. Feeling good, feeling strong. Heading towards the mid part of our workout. If it helps you find a focal point, keep your eyes just on that spot. Focus on your breathing, good pace, good running stance, walking stance, whatever you're doing. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Whatever level you are at, you are doing so much good for your body just by going through this workout. Take it up a notch, a little bit faster if you can, and check yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel? 10 being all out, you're ready to stop. 1 being you're laying on your couch. I'd like you to feel about anywhere between a 6 and an 8 right now. Any of those numbers are great. Your heart rate should be up higher now than it is for the resistance training. At the same time, we're shaking out those muscles, keeping the blood flowing, circulating through those muscles that we just worked. Last couple seconds here, and let's hop right off again and head back to our resistance training. First up in this round, we'll grab those weights for reverse flies. 15 reps working that upper back. We're in that bent row position, knees are bent, long spine, shoulders back and down away from the ears, rolling those shoulder blades together with every rep. Exhale up, inhale down. And we'll go for 5, last 4, 3 more, strong 2, exhale up, last 1, and stand it up nice and tall. Good. With or without the weights, we'll go to our split squats. Go ahead and take your right leg in front of you, nice and tall, dropping straight down and up. 15 reps this side, then we'll switch. Make sure with all of these squats and lunges in this round that your front knee is right above the ankle and your back knee is behind that hip, just like this. Protect those knee joints. A few more here. Keep it strong. Exhale through, inhale at the top. Excellent work. Go ahead and switch legs. Find your stance first. Back heel is up nice and high. And we drop down and up. This is 3, 4, strong, 5, 6, check your stance. This is 10, strong, 5. Here we go, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and last 1. Great. Okay, from here you're going to use the treadmill or a wall for a set of 15 push-ups. Nice and strong. I want you to focus on working the chest muscles. Secondary muscles will certainly be in those shoulders and triceps. We're going to exhale through the push-up, inhale at the top. I'd like you to keep this inclined position, whether you use the treadmill or the wall or even a bench. Because our heart rate's going to be up higher, you want to keep the head above the heart. All right, awesome. Go ahead and step back down, and we're going to do alternating front lunges. With or without weights, we'll do 20 reps total. That's 10 each leg. Really important to keep those abdominals tight here, especially as you push off that front heel. So you're gonna inhale, exhale strong as you power back through that front heel. Try not to push off the toes. That translate to the knees, creating a lot of undue pressure there. So strong glutes as you press through the heel, knees slightly towards that pinky toe, and power back, strong abs. Keep that body straight up and down from the hips. Very good, one more each side. Last one, power back. Super, go ahead and pick up those dumbbells. Next upper body exercise, we'll go to front deltoid raise. Exhale up, inhale down. So shoulders pressed back and down away from the ears. Abs are engaged. As you exhale, those abs pull in, the arms lift up. Really thinking about the front deltoid, front shoulder. I really believe the more we incorporate our thoughts with our exercise, the more effective it'll be. And because you're aware of what you're doing, you're developing that awareness, you'll be less likely to injure yourself. And this is our last one here. Moving on to our next set of lunges, reverse lunges. Again, we'll do 20 reps, stepping back, alternating legs. So as you step back, really try to keep most of your weight through the front leg, maybe about 60% of your weight through that front heel. Watch where that knee is going. Your back heel is going to stay very high, so kind of curl those toes under as you step back each time. Exhale through, inhale as you switch feet. And let's do about 4 more. Keep it strong. Nice sturdy stance. Great, last one, and up. Moving on, picking up those weights for hammer curls. So palms face in, we simply curl straight up and down. Make sure with these that you keep that line through your wrist nice and straight. So as you're keeping that straight line, you're also strengthening all of those muscles through the wrist. Same like last time, shoulders back and down, elbows glued to the side in line with the shoulders as you take those dumbbells through the motion. Last time here. Great. Okay, next we'll use the weights or not for our side lunge. We're gonna alternate going right and then left. So for these, I want you to not step out too far. I'd like you to keep your knee, your ankle, and your toes facing towards me. Arms can be straight out, hands on your hips, whatever's most comfortable for you. Really sitting that hip back, weight through the heels, keeping pressure off the knee. And make sure as you step to that side that knee does go out just a little bit. 20 reps total. Keep it going. Breathing through. Inhale as you switch legs. All right, let's go for 4, 3, 2 more, 1 more. Great, let's pick up those weights for triceps. For triceps, we're gonna do an overhead tricep press. We're gonna glue the weights together, or you can use one dumbbell, dropping down and up. Now, as you go through this motion, keep those core muscles strong, abdominals, glutes, elbows pretty tucked in close to the head, elbows facing more towards the front. Stabilizing that body, resist the weight going up and down, use control. Let's do 3 more. Last 2, 1 more, good form. Carefully bring the weights down in front, and we'll finish up with 20 calf raises. Try to use your balance, lifting up off those heels, resisting down. Really dispersing the weight across the ball of your foot out to the side. Nice and strong. Keep those ankles strong and straight. Aligning them, and as you go through this motion, you are strengthening them. Let's do 5 more here. Lots of control. Last 2, 1 more time, and the weights go down. Time for some more cardio. Let's hop on that treadmill. Excellent work, going strong. So at this point, you're probably noticing that your heart rate is continually elevated, and that's perfectly fine. Depending on your fitness level, you may feel like really pushing that heart rate now and going faster here on the treadmill. But if you are feeling like you need to take this time to lower the heart rate, take a little break and just let that blood oxygen circulate through those muscles you're working, that's perfectly fine. Again, that's the beauty of this interval training. I'm your guide. I'll tell you what to do and for how long, but you get to choose the weights, you get to choose the pace, and certainly on the cardio segment, you get to choose whether you want to take it up a notch or if you need to take it down a notch. As mentioned before, what I'm doing is increasing the pace just a little bit each time I hop on the treadmill, and then every 20 to 30 seconds. Sometimes I'll take it up just a tenth, sometimes 3/10, just depending on how I'm feeling and what I'm ready for. I've certainly noticed that as my body warms up, even though my heart rate's already elevated, I feel like I can push myself more comfortably the longer I go. Okay, so in this segment, you have about 40 seconds left. After this, we have one more round for working upper body and lower body. We'll hop back onto the treadmill for cardio, one last 2-minute segment, and then we'll finish up with some good core work and stretching. Okay, about 15 seconds or so. Push it if you can, a little bit faster. Increase the heart rate. The harder you work now, the better the afterburn. Excellent, almost there. Keep pushing, full deep breathing. Thinking positive thoughts. Great, go ahead and hop off to the side. And we'll go ahead and pick up one dumbbell for a single lunge row. So opposite arm. Nice lunge position, reach and pull. Long spine. We're gonna keep those hips pretty stable, abs engaged, focusing on working that upper back all around the shoulder blade and also a little bit into that waist. Legs are working nice and strong. Couple more here, and we'll switch sides. Nice, switching hands. Nice position first and row. 15. Really a whole body exercise here. We're working the legs, the core, but focusing most of our attention on that upper back as you're rolling the shoulder and the shoulder blade back in towards the spine. Long spine all the way through your neck. And just one more here and up we go. All right, for this time, for the legs, we're gonna do something different. No squats or lunges, but a lateral single leg lift. 15 repetitions, abs very, very tight. Think of pulling in those abs. And as you're lifting the leg to the side, you're also working the outer glute and the outer oblique there. Very strong, resisting down, holding just lightly onto the wall or treadmill. So 15 reps, hold it here, and then we'll go ahead and go over to the other side. Set your stance, abs pulled in, 15 reps. Exhale up, inhale down. Work on keeping your upper body very still. Standing knee slightly bent. Really reaching nice and long through that moving leg. Last time. Good, hold it just for a second before releasing down. All right, we'll pick up the weights again. This time back to the upper body. Overhead shoulder press, palms in and then turn away. Exhale up, inhale down, shoulders pressed away from those ears. Make sure that those shoulders stay far away from your earlobes as you press the weights over your head. A lot of times they wanna creep up there. Keep them down, stabilizing as you're working them. Let's do 3 more in this set. Exhale up, nice and strong. Carefully all the way down. We'll place the weights down, keeping the head above the heart, and we'll go to our standing side kick. Working the outer thigh and glutes, we pull the knee in, press out and in, right through that heel. So notice how my toe stays facing the front, my foot is parallel to the ground. So even if you don't choose to kick this high, no matter how high you kick or how low you kick, you want to press through that heel and have that toe facing more towards the front so your foot's parallel. Last one, hold it here and pulse just for 5. Get that good burn in there. Last time and all the way down. All right, go ahead over to the other side or just turn around. Knee is in and push out. 15, strong. So we're not kicking the leg out. It's a very controlled movement. So feel all those muscles through the leg working and through the quad, glute, and hip especially, and especially that outer oblique as well. Right through the heel, nice and tight. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Great. Shake it out for a second. Going back to upper body for biceps. This time, elbows locked to the side. We'll do an inner curl and outer curl. So kind of drawing a half circle through the center and then through the outer area. So throughout the course of our whole workout, we're really focusing on hitting all different angles, all different muscles for a complete workout. Okay, let's even things out here. One more time to the front, one more time to the sides, and down we go. Okay, you can drop those weights. Next exercise, we're going to turn and face the treadmill or the wall. Standing on your left leg, right leg kicks back and forth. So focusing on the glute and also the hamstring, pressing through the heels so the toes are face down. Standing leg working all those wonderful stability muscles. Upper body is more stable. Keep it at the same angle. We're gonna go to 15, hold it here and pulse. 3, 4, 5. Drop it all the way down. Switch sides, standing on the right, bend those knees, and we kick back and forth. Try to keep those hips stabilized. So as you bring the knee forward, the tailbone really doesn't tuck under much at all. And as you kick back, it stays in the same place as well. Stabilizing through all those wonderful core muscles. 15 reps, then we hold it. Exhaling back. Let's go and lift. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Resist it down. Excellent. Let's finish up with one last set of upper body for triceps. We'll go back to that hinge position, kick back and rotate, palms down. So palms are in towards the body as they are forward, palms face down as you extend back. Upper arm, nice and stable, movements happening in the elbow, and just a rotation in the wrist. Careful that you keep those lines nice and straight. Knees are bent, back is flat. And 4 more here. Last 3, make them good. Strong 2. Last time, and up we go. You can drop those weight. One last set. For our legs, we're going to work on the hamstrings. So hands on the hips, or you can hold on. Either way, that back leg is extended behind you. Make sure that the knee is behind the other knee. Hamstring curl. We exhale as we curl. Inhale as you fully extend. The key to this exercise is keeping that thigh, the one that you're working, angled back. If it's in line with the other knee, you will not work the hamstring as effectively. And one more here. And down. Excellent. One last set for upper body. Position yourself, holding on or not. Angle the leg back and hamstring curl. 15. Use the glute and the abdominals to stabilize the upper thigh, contracting the hamstring to create this movement. And we'll keep that foot flexed. Working on your balance here if you'd like. Even if you're holding on lightly, you're still working on balance. So either way, just make sure you keep that form. And that's your last one. Very good. Okay, this is your last cardio segment. Let's hop on there. Full deep breathing, full energy. Let's push ourselves. When you're ready, go right into that fast walk, jog, or run, depending on your level. Push yourself, 2 minutes. You'll be done. The hardest part will be over. If you can, go ahead and take it up a notch or 2. Going strong. Now, it's okay to feel uncomfortable. When we feel uncomfortable, that's what brings change. Think about any time in your life where you were uncomfortable. It wasn't great when you were going through it, but when you were done, you ended up being stronger. It's the same thing with working out. We can't stay comfortable all the time. So there's a difference between pain and discomfort, pain that's not good, and just fatigue. Allow yourself to get into that discomfort and push through. Maybe your breathing is labored, maybe your muscles are tired, you're ready to be done. Whatever it is, push through. When you are finished, you will be stronger. When you recover, your muscles will be stronger, and you'll be so thankful that you pushed through. You are doing amazing. You've made it this far. Don't give up now. You have about 30 seconds left. If you can, I want you to take it up a notch, go all out, whatever that means to you. That could be a fast walk, a jog, a sprint. Push yourself. You're gonna be done before you know it. Hang in there, maybe go a little faster, push through, full deep breathing, eyes on one focal point, get in that zone. Last few seconds here, keep going. You have less than 10 seconds here. Use all you have. Let's go all out. And that's 2 minutes. Awesome. Go ahead and press stop, stepping off to the side, and we get to go down to the floor for some core work. We're going to keep the head above the heart as the heart rate's coming down. Resisting down halfway. Inhale up, exhale back. Keep your head above your heart. It's really important that you do that. Inhale up, exhale down. Pressing into those abs, naturally rounding that lower back. Couple more here, and then we're going to work the obliques. Nice work, 2 more. Nice and slow, use those muscles. Here we go, side to the right, pinch that right internal oblique and left. So we're still going back about the same range, just slightly twisting. Don't feel like you have to twist too much. Pay attention to what's good for your back. Try to stabilize those hips, rotating basically from the belly button up. Last one to the side here, then hold to the center, nice and slow all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. Going into a basic crunch next, hands behind your head, crunch up, resist halfway down. So contracting those abdominals, think of the abs, lifting your head and shoulders off the ground, keeping your head nice and stable, a nice flow with the rest of your spine. We're gonna do 4 more here. Last one, hold it up there, reach those arms, maybe squeeze a little tighter, a little higher, and resist back, relax the neck and shoulders. Okay, tilting those knees to the right, hands back behind your head, oblique crunches here. Small movement, you can keep your hands behind your head or reaching over that hip. Belly button in, really think about contracting that internal oblique between the hip and the main rectus abdominals. Last 2 in this set, hold it. Nice, and drop it down. Tilt the knees to the other side. Same thing, elevate those shoulder blades, reach, and here we go. Lift, 2, 3, 4, exhale up. Each time, really thinking about that area on your abdominals. Pinch, exhale up tight. Try to keep those shoulder blades off the ground the whole time. And 2 more here again, and let's hold it. Pinch, nice little burn there, and resist it down. This time we're going to extend those legs out, slight bend in those knees, hands behind your head or reaching in front of you. And we'll just do 10 crunches here. Thinking about the whole length of your abdominals. Even though we're just doing 10, you're in charge of how hard you work. Really think about it. Let those abdominal muscles do all the work for you. We hold again and relax back. Great. Okay, next, head and shoulders stay back, both legs up, straight or bent. Single leg drop. We exhale down, inhale up. So if it helps you, place your hands on your stomach. As you get ready to drop that leg, you should also feel the abdominals drop down. So pulling that belly button in towards the spine, nice, strong, level core as you drop the leg down. So you're stabilizing the back, working the whole length of your abdominals, even toning the legs. And 4 more. Don't feel like you have to go all the way down. Challenge yourself with your own range of motion. Last one. Let's hug those knees into the chest. Enjoy this rest, the stretch for the lower back. And then when you're ready, you're gonna grab behind your thighs, rock and roll all the way up, and we'll swing onto the hands and knees. One last exercise, extended table balance, right arm, left leg up, stretch and lift. Exhale as you lift, pulling those abs in slightly. Think of also keeping your back perfectly still. Use all those wonderful stability muscles. Holding here, stretch a little bit longer. Very nice. And drop it down. One last set, right leg, left arm, stretching, and then lift. Stable back, the only thing moving is that arm and leg. Long neck, eyes are down. And then get ready to hold it, stretch a little longer, and drop it down. Give me a cat and cow stretch, keeping that spine mobile. One more time, exhale, round, good stretch. And flat back. Let's sink those hips back into child's pose again. Allow yourself to just melt over those legs. Ease the hip flexors, knees, lower back, and neck. Nice full inhale, a longer exhale. And as you're ready, go ahead and up to your knees, and we'll take the right leg forward into a low lunge, supporting your lower back with your hands. If you'd like a little deeper stretch, reach that opposite arm up and over. And then we're going to shift back, square the hips and shoulders as you stretch the hamstring, only folding forward if you need that deeper stretch. You can point or flex the foot. All right, carefully go over to the other side. Nice low lunge, back is up nice and tall. Reaching the opposite arm up and over and drop it down. When you're ready, shift those hips back. Square your hips as you lengthen your leg. Always keeping the neck in line with the rest of your spine. Nice natural curve. And coming all the way up, let's go ahead and take a seat. Next stretch will bring the soles of the feet together. Grabbing hold on to those ankles, sitting up tall. And then we'll take one leg out to the side, tuck the other leg in, lengthening your spine, reaching towards that straight leg. Breathing is continuing to slow down. Deeper stretch through your side from the hip, reach that arm up and over. And we'll do that much on the other side. Tuck the other leg, lengthening the back towards the straight leg. Hold that hamstring stretch, hip stretch. A lot going on here. And then we'll reach the opposite arm up and over towards your foot. And come on up. And we will finish up with a couple quick stretches for the upper body. One arm across the body, stretching that shoulder, and switch sides. Now let's do the opposite next, opening up those arms across the chest. Interlace if you'd like to. And then one final full deep breath, inhale up, exhale down. Amazing work. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.